Oh, we're starting? Oh, okay. Hello. Mm, my name is Robin Morrison, and today I will be giving an informative video on intramembranous ossification, and that is the process by which mesenchymal cells they they differentiate in the I'm sorry, I just get really nervous when I'm in front of an audience. I think I'll just let my skeleton here explain. Because you know I'm all about them bones, no muscle. I'm all about them bones, no muscle. I'm all about them bones, no muscle. I'm all about them bones, bones. Yeah, it's pretty clear. Mesenchyme turns into osteoblast like they're supposed to do. The ossification center is where they displace all the right cells in all the right places. I see them osteoids work in that bone matrix. We know that it's uncalcified. Come on now, make it stop. If you got osteocytes, just raise them up, 'cause every inch of them is dormant from the bottom to the top. Yeah, Mr. Barton, he did always give me the best advice. He said this type of formation only occurs inside that membrane. You know the blood vessels grow in to supply the osteoblasts. Once the spicules connect, then we can go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about them bones, no muscle. I'm all about them bones, no muscle. I'm all about them bones, no muscle. I'm all about them bones, Hey, I'm bringing calcification back. Calcium salts and alkaline phosphatase help with that. Remember, this process is only for bones that are flat. But I'm here to tell you that it starts with spongy bone from the bottom to the top. Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about your spine. Whoa. She said subsequently osteons will give you compact bone. That compact bone. Thank you so much, Skelly. You know, sometimes he just gives me the confidence boost that I need. Now I would like to go into full detail on intramembranous ossification. And intramembranous ossification is the process by which flat bones are formed, such as the skull bones, the mandible, clavicle, scapula, etc. It's also the process by which injured or broken bones are repaired or remodeled. You can call that bone remodeling. Probably heard that before. It starts when mesenchymal cells cluster together. Now, mesenchyme is just a fancy word for stem cells, and stem cells, well, they're kind of like college students. They don't really have a specified function yet, just as a lot of college students don't really know what they want to be yet or what they want to do. So the mesenchymal cells cluster together, and this happens in an ossification center. Now, once this happens, an osteoblast is formed. Well, many osteoblasts are formed. Now, an osteoblast functions by building new bone. It's kind of the bone creator. It's constantly moving through, building new bone, and it does this using calcium salts and alkaline phosphatase. Now, osteoblasts are thought to be derived from blood vessels, and as they travel through our bodies, they are constantly secreting osteoid, which is known as uncalcified bone matrix. Next we have osteocytes. Now osteocytes are important because they promote calcium salt deposit. Now osteocytes live in a hollowed out narrow living area known as the lacunae. Now alkaline phosphatase is an enzyme used in this process as a catalyst to speed up the rate of reaction occurring in the bone matrix. Once the calcium salts are laid down, the hard bony matrix is starting to form. And layers of the bony matrix kind of fuse together, and this is where the spicules come in. Now, a bunch of spicules connected together, that's where you get your spongy bone, and it really does kind of look like a sponge. Kind of looks like the brown sponges with all the holes in the middle. So once that is formed, and by the way, it's formed around blood vessels due to its vascularity. So once the spongy bone is formed, then a thin layer of connective tissue is formed around the bone, and that's called the periosteum. So eventually the spongy bone is replaced by compact bone, and compact bone is made primarily out of osteons. They're just the building blocks for the hardened substance. And there you have it. That is intramembranous ossification. There's your creation of flat bones and bone remodeling.